everybody, Fruity Louise here. Today I'm gonna talk about exotic fruit because wherever you live in the world, you probably live in a colder country and you might end up eating only the same 5 or 6 types of fruit every day, but there is such a great variety of fruit out in the world. And in Asia, in Thailand where I am at the moment, it's amazing. So today I'm going to introduce you to a lot of different types of fruit that you've probably never seen before. Some of them you might know, but a lot of them I don't think you know. So check this out. The first fruit I want to show you is the papaya, and you may or may not have it at home in your supermarket, but the ones you find here in Thailand is just amazing. When you open them, they are very, very orange and they look like this. So they're full of seeds, but the flesh is soft and very watery, but not super sweet, not like a mango or something. But it's just really, really nice. The seeds, I would say, don't eat them, since some tribal people, they use them for abortions, and I don't think you should eat anything that would cause an abortion. But go for the ones that are slightly soft when you touch them, and you will slowly get to know when they're ripe. So a little bit like an avocado, but not quite as soft though. And a full papaya looks like this. The next fruit you may also know, and this is a mango. Where I live in Denmark, they tend to be very green, but here and in Pakistan as well, you find them really orange or yellow. And yeah, I just love these things because they're so sweet. And when you open them, they can look like this. So the flesh is very watery, very sweet, very soft, and this should definitely be like an avocado. It's so very soft when you touch it, and you can actually wait for them to get brown spots and they're still perfect. One of my favorites, definitely mangoes. Then we have rose apples, and a rose apple is the closest they come to apples here in Thailand, and when you open them, they don't look quite like European apples because they don't have a core as such, and they are more watery, a little bit maybe like cucumber, but sweeter of course. So yeah, rose apple, definitely something you would want to try if you come here. This fruit is a favorite because of the looks. It's called dragon fruit, and you may also in some Asian stores be able to find them, but they're more flashy outside than they taste, because when you open them they look like this, so they're still quite pretty, but when you taste it, it's pretty boring actually. It might be tiny bit sweet in the middle, and taste a lot of water, but yeah, they look prettier than they taste, I think. You can find some that are totally sweet and tree ripened and even red inside, and those are really good, but most of them you get here, they are not the best, I think, but definitely worth trying out if you come to an Asian country. Then there is this, which is called sapodilla. There's some more here. And sapodilla is one of my favorite. I also call it caramel fruit. When you open it, it's brown inside and it has some seeds that you can pull out. And you can basically just take a spoon and scoop out the flesh, or you can eat it the way they are, even with the skin if they're not sprayed. I personally enjoy them really, really much in a smoothie with bananas and maybe a little bit of cinnamon as well, because that tastes like the most amazing caramel cinnamon smoothie ever. So sapodilla, a good favorite for smoothies. And then there's this weird thing called tamarind. These ones are dried tamarind, and I would probably compare them the most to dried dates or something. If you see here, they are, you have to crack them open, and then you have these stones inside with the flesh around it, and you have to kind of chew them. And yeah, I don't know if you can see, but you just kind of take them one stone at a time and chew them, and you get the sweet sort of dried date-like taste. Yeah, a little snack, but I wouldn't go for a whole meal of these. Then I've got this. This is what they call jackfruit. I think I want to open this one. Jackfruit comes from a really big fruit. It's so big I never buy a whole one. But the fruit itself has a stone in the middle. So it's there, and the stone is inside a little jacket that you can pull out. There. And then you would just basically eat this bit. And it's a bit like chewing gum, very perfume-like chewing gum. And it's a bit weird if you don't get really ripe bits. And how do you tell if they're ripe? Well, you have to go for the bits that are a bit darker in the color and very sweet smelling, and also very soft, but without getting overripe. So these ones are actually not ripe enough, but I bought them just to show, but I wouldn't really eat them myself, they are too unripe. But yeah, very rubbery. And then I have a very strange fruit here. This is called snake fruit. Here's one that hasn't been opened. And it's called that because of the skin looks a bit like a snake out on the outside. And when you open it, well, it also looks a bit weird. It's a very sour and sweet fruit at the same time. It has a stone in the middle. And yeah, it's really hard to describe. You should just have to try it. Definitely try it next time you come to Asia somewhere. And the last one is the mangosteen. And the way you find out if a mangosteen is ripe or not is by pressing on the outside, and it should give in to the touch. So this one is okay because I can squeeze it, but this one isn't right because it's totally hard. So actually I'm just gonna throw this away because it's almost unedible. So let's open this one. You can take the top off and twist it open and you'll be red all over, so I do it the woman way and use a knife, but here you go. On the inside it looks like this, so you have little little pieces like a mandarin, or sorry, an orange or something, and in some of them there is a little stone, but these bits are just so sweet and watery and amazing. So mangosteens are definitely one of my favorite fruits as well. Yeah, that was it basically. Hopefully next time you go to the supermarket or you go abroad, maybe to Asia, you will be more courageous and try some new fruits, because there are so many delicious fruits out there. And now you at least know some of them, so you won't be scared to try these ones that I showed you. And just remember that your diet shouldn't be boring. There is amazing variety to find if you look for it. So have some fun with it, go explore, and I wish you all the best. Take care, bye.